You can be what you wanna. Just ride for way down and come and say hello.
Yes, welcome back. It is still sunrise, and we're going to be looking at a particular estate in Abuja which has been pulled down. It's called Minanuel Estate, and we have with us Mr. Festus Adebayo, who is the spokesperson for Minanuel Estate Subscribers Union. Good morning, Mr. Adebayo.
Good morning, ma'am.
We understand that the FCTA pulled down about 500 units of houses in Minanuel Estate. How did all this start?
Yes, in 2008, I subscribed to that estate, having known the activities, the antecedents of the developer, who has about 4 or 5 estates in the FCTA. He doesn't build for the rich, but only for the workers. So you pay for 25 years. And as a worker, I chose to go there. I subscribed 2.5 million then in 2008. And 2010, I added another 2 million, making 4.5 for me to own my 3-bedroom flat, which will cost me 15 million naira. All that I needed to do to get my key was just to pay 30% of the total cost of the house. But all of a sudden, on 27th of September this year, while we were preparing for the Independence Day, we heard an advert on Reading Radio in Abuja that the advert was placed by Senator, distinguished Senator Smart Adeyemi, that there's an estate along Airport Road, and that estate is standing on their land.
On the land of who?
On the land that belong to that have been allocated to the senators. So we are so surprised. So people started sending text messages to the developer. The subscribers, we are the one that have interest. So the developer replied that he doesn't understand what they are saying, but they will react immediately to the advert. And on 28th of September, the developer went to the National Assembly to meet Senator Smart Adeyemi, who is the chairman committee on FCTA in the Senate. And on getting there, he saw Smart Adeyemi, and with him at that very particular moment was the Director of Development Control in the FCTA, in person of Mr. Yaya Yusuf. So that is the man in charge of bulldozer in FCTA. Luckily, he was there with the man. I'm sure they were discussing that issue, or maybe invited because of the man. And the man said, "Sir, I saw the advert that they said you wanted us to come with our papers. Sir, this is the paper." Then Smart Adeyemi says, today is Friday. We are going for Independence holiday, and there's no work. There's holiday on October 1st, which is Monday.
Sorry, were you there at that point in time?
I followed them.
Heard?
I followed them.
You were there.
As a subscriber, our money is at stake.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we got there, and right there, in fact, one of our colleagues even took the picture of Smart Adeyemi, and he was angry. "Why are you taking my picture?" The lady cracked a joke. He said, "Sir, you are representing my constituency, so it's a pride that I'm seeing you for the first time." So Smart Adeyemi told Yaya Yusuf, told the developer, the representative of the developer was not in the country. The GM went there, went with the GM, and told him, "Excuse me, you see us on Tuesday with the papers." That was how we left on Friday. But to our surprise, on Saturday morning, I just got a call on my phone. The first thought, "Where are you? Do you know they are pulling down that Minanuel Estate?" Pulling down Minanuel Estate? I produce a TV program on television, and the only thing I talk about is housing. I've never owned one in my life. And this is an opportunity for me to own. At least I've been in the crusade for housing development for the past 10 years, and everybody know me. I ran to the estate. I saw over 200 policemen with gun. And I told them, "I'm a journalist. I don't have gun. I have pen, and I have my recorder, my midgets. Allow me to see this man to tell me what is going on." I was allowed, and I saw the man, the developer, the Yaya Yusuf, who was with the Smart Adeyemi yesterday, be the leader of the team. He said he had to do this job if you don't want him to be sacked. He has an order from above to put down this house.
Those were his exact words.
That is the exact grammar he used. Don't want to be sacked. So before I came out.
Are you sure that the developer had the papers required, the C of O and all that?
Thank you. That's a very beautiful question. As a subscriber, by my training, I'm a lawyer. before I invested my 200 naira in that estate, having understood the politics of land grabbing and land allocation in the FCTA, I made an inquiry. I sent my boys to go to Aegis and confirm whether that land is even in existence, which we did.
Okay, and when you confirmed that,
That was where I put my money.
Did you confirm that the paperwork are complete?
God bless you. I called the developer. I said, can we have the photocopies of these documents that you have? He gave us the documents. We saw it. What we saw in the document is that he had done recertified and he needed to do some registration from the development control. And we advised the developer, please kindly do that as urgent as possible. And the developer said he's working on that to get the approval from the development control. But don't forget, the houses were still at the window level. At this point, the question that came to our mind is this. If a developer had been on site for 8 years, on a land that is on the express road, where the president passes every day, where the minister passes every day, where the director of development control passes every day, where the honorable passes every day, and the houses have been like that, and nobody talk. Why at this moment we are talking? Number one. Where were they when they were doing the foundation? Where were they when they were doing the window? Why did it take them 8 years to put down this building at the completion level? Why do we need to waste a national wealth? Following this, we decided.
So let's clarify something. You're saying that the properties have been built up to the roof stage and completed, and they're now being pulled down.
The developer told us that the estate will be a gift for us, independence gift for us. But unfortunately for us, we didn't know that devil was also on the other side. The houses were demolished on Independence Day. They started on 29, Saturday, continued on Sunday, could not finish, and headed the whole demolition on Nigeria 52nd Independence Day. I don't know whether anybody can do this in America. We need to see women, our wives crying. So now the question now is this. There's another estate beside our home. So we have to deal with the developer. Come, how do you want to see the paper again? And the man told us in a very clear word. The man that sold this estate that is standing here is the same man that sold the land for me. And the name of his company is called NCR Associates. This man is still alive. This man is still alive. What has this man that this estate is standing have done that I have not done? I don't know. And that is the area where we are calling on the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Where we are calling our indefatigable, very good man, the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is the battle between the rich and the poor. Why grappling our land? We are poor masses. We are going to pay for these houses for 25 years. If the developer has been a criminal, for instance, assuming he has gambled into the land without any papers, is it best not to consider the interest of the bank? Is it best not to consider the interest of the subscribers? It would not be possible for the developer to have gotten money to finance that estate without a confirmation of the documents.
Mr. Adebayo, since October 1st, when the demolition was completed, has the developer written to the FCTA to explain why the estate was demolished?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And if he has, what was their response?
I must clearly state it here that immediately it happened, everybody lost his focus. And we that are lawyers who are crusader in the housing sector told the developer right. He wrote not only to the minister, he wrote to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he wrote to the Senate President, he wrote also to the Speaker of the House of Representatives. And beyond that, we that are subscribers, we organized a mass rally to go to the House of Representatives. Our houses have been stolen. We want our houses back. We don't know what transaction you and the developer are having. Please, where is our houses? This case is like the case of a woman who had a pregnancy through raping. And now, assuming the man is a criminal, he has built the houses through this method, must we kill the child, the product of that raping? Does that mean, what have you done before you demolish this house? How many notices have you sent to the developer? That is number one. Number two, that's what they call FCT, Urban and Regional Tribunal in Abuja. Empowered by the law, Urban and Regional Planning Law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to listen to issues like this. What has the development control done in dragging this man to this court? Okay, if they don't want to drag the man to tribunal, why can't they make that man to be an example in the history of this country of somebody who have entered into a land illegally and are prosecuting the law of in the court of law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Send him to jail so that we will not be a victim. They are talking of profit.
What was FCDA's response?
As I'm talking to you, What has been happening in the FCTA, you must have observed in the pages of the newspaper. We have been crying to every media houses, and what has been happening is that up to this moment, they've not responded to us, they've not called with subscribers, and neither. I've spoken with the developer this morning before I enter into this studio. He has not received any call or any conversation or any invitation from them. All that he told us is that there was a time the Senate Committee on FCT, the same people that grabbed the land, they now called him, want to talk. And when he got there, he said he's not going to discuss with them. You are the beneficiary of my land. And why must I be talking to you? They can't be an accuser and also be the judge in this matter. And that has been the situation. But we are asking, what has the owner of the other estate done that this one did not do?
They allowed the second estate just living next door to stay.
In fact, the embarrassing thing is that the second estate, the price is 30,000 naira and 30 million naira, 3-bedroom flat, cash and carry. This one is 15 million naira, 3-bedroom flat, pay for 25 years.